How's it going, everybody? Cameron here with Canadian Gamer. Hope you're all having a wonderful Thursday afternoon. Got some nice weather up in Ontario, Canada, but we're supposed to be getting, I guess, a crazy thunderstorm, so be on the lookout for that if you live near Maine or if you live on this side of the border as well, near Ottawa, Montreal, or even parts of southern Ontario. Look at me, I sound like the weatherman here. So I just wanted to sort of highlight a comment here today. I was at work and don't really have a lot of time for YouTube when I'm at work, but a notification went off. I got a response or a message to my most recent video here, which I titled "Why Buy an Intellivision Amico When You Can Buy a Used Nintendo Wii." Now, when I posted this video, it wasn't meant to be a troll video or something just to get views. I honestly wanted to compare the Nintendo Wii to the Amico as best as I could, I guess, because we haven't tried the Amico, so we're limited in scope as to how we can compare the two, obviously. Now, I got a response here today from Turbo Joe, and I wanted to sort of read it. And I'm not reading this to attack him. I just wanted to get your guys' view on his comment on this thread because it sort of took off this afternoon. Unbeknownst to me, I hadn't been checking my notifications. And look, I'm not always right either. And Joe's extremely passionate about the Amico. So I thought maybe we could sort of take a closer look at his comment, which I have pinned on my previous video, which I'll leave a link in the pinned comment on this video, and you guys can take a look at his comment if you want. So it goes like this. Turbo Joe had responded, "The Wii doesn't even put out HD picture and has no online support, no support period. You're comparing the Amico to a system that came out almost 15 years ago? Video games are expensive. If you're going to complain about a system being too much money, then don't buy it. The Amico is not for you. The affordable option is to buy a 15-year-old console. You sound simple-minded." So, again, I'll take the high road here. I just assume maybe he's very passionate about the Amico. As far as the Wii being, I guess, not HD, I mean, I think there was a select number of titles that were available in 720p, albeit it wasn't HDMI, but there is an aftermarket HDMI, kind of like a splitter or an adapter, if you will, that is available for the Wii, and I've heard some good things about that. He mentioned getting a 15-year-old console, sounding simple-minded. Again, we don't need to get into that. Yeah, again, if you watched the video, you saw my opinion on it. It wasn't a hate piece at all. I was giving an unbiased and true opinion on the matter. So I said to Joe, I said, "Fair enough. I'm definitely not always going to be right, and I appreciate your valid points, even if I disagree with some of them." To which Turbo Joe replied, "If you'd rather buy a dead system over something new and innovative, I don't believe it. You're basically just trolling for views, just like how you accused Overthink Gaming. I know you, CG. You told me you wanted to buy an Amico for your mother. Maybe you should buy her a 15-year-old Wii and some used greasy controllers." So at this point, I'm thinking, is this actually Turbo Joe, or is this just somebody that created an alt account? So I clicked on it, on his emoji, and sure enough, it was Turbo Joe. So I don't know if he just sort of got out of the wrong bed this morning and he's just pissed off at the world, but so I said, "Why the hell are you attacking me? You can have a civil conversation without being passive aggressive," and then it sort of kind of took off from there. But again, I'm not here to throw Turbo Joe under the bus. I just wanted to, again, highlight his comment because, hey, I could be wrong. He could be 100% right. I could be 100% wrong in my assessment. I feel the Amico has a lot in common with the Nintendo Wii from the family-minded approach of the gaming system to the way the controllers are used in conjunction with the gameplay and the TV. I see some similarities between the the Nintendo Wii and the Amico. I actually had a private conversation with Joe a while ago where I had actually mentioned to him in passing. I said, yeah, I might even consider getting Amico just because I think it's something that I could enjoy with my mother because she's 66 years old and she can't play video games. Like, let's be honest here. But I mean, I can't justify it at that price because it's almost $350 Canadian, if not more. And I haven't seen one piece of software on the console that justifies me paying the price for the Amico. So again, I definitely did say that, yeah, I'd consider getting that for my mother. But at the end of the day, as I had mentioned previously, I do have a Nintendo Wii, which I could easily bring down to her place. She's got a TV that has AV inputs, and I'm sure we could have a blast playing the Wii together, play something really simple. So just wanted to clarify that. I mean, if the console retailed, I know I get it, parts and labor, it's not realistic for the console to be this price, but if it was $99.99 or $150 Canadian, okay, maybe we can entertain the idea, but not $350 Canadian. After tax, that's over $400. So anyone out there that says, what are you talking about? It's not $350 Canadian. Well, if it's $250 USD, it sure as hell ain't going to be $250 Canadian. Have you seen what our dollar is worth right now? I would be surprised if it's going to be $350 Canadian. I wouldn't be surprised at all if it was even more. So that's it. That's basically it. I just wanted to throw it out there. Is Turbo Joe right in his assessment? Would it make more sense to get an Amico because it has online capabilities and the games are expensive? Or would it make more sense to get a used Wii that you might have to spend, 30 or 40 minutes wiping down with some hand sanitizer and, having to go through the games at the thrift store that might be inexpensive to purchase. But again, like he said, it's used. It's an old console. And again, maybe I am sounding simple-minded. So I'll leave it at that. If you guys want to check out the comment thread on the last video for his comment, maybe you guys can chime in as well, or feel free to engage in a discussion, a fruitful discussion in the comments below on this video. Again, we're not here to attack anybody. We're here just to open up the dialogue with regards to the Amico versus the Wii. And for that, I do appreciate Turbo Joe's comment on my video, even if he is kind of coming across a bit biased with regards to the Amico. Again, as I had stated previously, I understand he's extremely passionate about the Amico, and that's his prerogative. So anyways, I'm going to leave it there, just a short video. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.
Is that, look, you probably know a ton of people. I know I do. I'm sure you do. I bet you know a ton of people, families, who maybe weren't gamers at all, but they went out and they bought a Wii 14 years ago.
Absolutely.
Right? The
absolutely.
Wii was the. Do you know folks like that who families that weren't gamers, but they bought a Wii? Like my mom.
Everybody bought it. Yeah. Everybody bought it.
Right?
Yeah.
So there's a perfect example of a whole bunch of people. And why did they get the Wii? Well, I can tell you why my mom got the Wii, and I can tell you why nursing homes got the Wii, and why 35%, it sold 102 million units were sold of the Wii, generated $50 billion in revenue. Now, I can tell you that over 35% of the people who bought a Wii never even purchased another game.
The Wii Sports.
They spent $249